Hey everyone, it's Megan from Gingerbread Mama, and today I'm talking about navigating the schedule around co-parenting. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so that you are notified of my videos. They go up Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday around 9 a.m. I try to be pretty close to that, but sometimes life happens and they are a little bit late. So bear with me if they are, but they do go up 3 times a week, so be sure to hit that bell so that you are notified when they go up. So today I am talking about navigating the schedule of co-parenting. So scheduling is already crazy. You already have a million things to do with the kids and yourself, and if you're working, it's even more nuts, and your spouse's job, or if you're a single mom and you're doing it all, I commend you, girl, because I know that cannot be easy. But you add in co-parenting, you add in those extra pickups and drop-offs of kids, you add in the extra craziness around holidays because you don't have them for the holiday, you do have them for the holiday. When do I get them? When do I take them back? And it's never the same every year because it's got to be fair. It's a lot. And I'll tell you, I have to look over my custody order. If you are doing a co-parenting situation without a custody order, I commend you. And that means that chances are you and your co-parent, I'll call them, have worked out a communication system that works for you, because without the custody order from the court that we have, our situation would be mass chaos, and sometimes it still is, even with that. So it is definitely a lifesaver that we went through the court system. It takes away a lot of the arguments and fights that we could be having, even though we do still have some. But every single time we come up to a holiday, I have to look probably about 4 or 5 times at the custody schedule and what it says, because it is so complicated. Sometimes the wording is just kind of wonky anyway, just because it's a court document and they use kind of antiquated words sometimes, or the format of their sentences is kind of like backwards. So there's always kind of that deciphering. Plus, if you have any sort of distance, there's a lot of back and forth about whether or not it's actually your weekend during the holiday. If it is your weekend, this happens. If it isn't your weekend, this happens. Who gets them from school this day? Who gets them after school? If you are like me and you've got a distance, I can't pick him up from school, but after school they bring him, we meet halfway, and I get him for a holiday until whatever the court system says I give him back. So I know it is just absolutely exhausting. I take usually an hour, 2 hours when I have a holiday coming up or a new schedule, like with summertime, and I just study that particular section of my custody order, and then I study my planner to be sure that I have everything in there correctly, because one time that you miss, they can call contempt of court on you, and if you've got a petty ex, they'll do it. Luckily, I've never had that happen, but sometimes the scheduling is just really, really confusing. So just be sure that if you are in a custody situation that you pay really close attention to that order. If you're able to just do it verbally with communication, I commend you. If you have a custody order and you are still able to just communicate, that's awesome, and I commend you for that too. So I know this seems kind of a random little blip, but I have this coming up with Easter, so I figured I would just touch base with you guys and say that, you know, I'm with you in solidarity. I know that it can be confusing, and there is no such thing as a cookie cutter life. Take care.